Blah, alrighty. So far, we're back live. And yeah, we can now kick this kind of show on the road. Let's just get straight into it now. Boop. Alright, so last off, we were, I feel like, really effing close to the ending. Because, like, we got to our, like, so-called three mistresses and stuff like that, and as far as I know, they were talking of, like, oh yeah, pick one of us as your first mistress, and you'll have this what's-mahoozy, person to help you with the final assault, or something or rather. Ah, hey there, Luna. Good to see you. How's it going? Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, it's a bit too far away. Let's put it, like, here. Like, right in front of me.
You wish check your armory, master?
Great. Alright, but yeah, no, in the last stream, I think we're close to the end, really. So I'm just sort of doing last-minute look-arounds and such, seeing if there's anything good to create or utilize.
Select what you wish cheaply to forge, master.
Alright, so we can go with the Infernal Command. This one increases the horde size, gives us a
Minions
defense.
will happily sacrifice themselves to the forge. Minions will happily sacrifice themselves to the forge.
Takes do that. Then
Select what you wish cheaply to forge, master.
yeah, let's go with the Infernal Armor, because I've already upgraded the helmet. Alright, you're doing good, Luna? I'm doing fairly good. So, because of the two most recent followers I had, Greyfist and Alcaris, I actually was able to get up to 50 followers and such. Which means that I'm now eligible for being an affiliate! Yay! Yay for me's. So, I haven't turned on, like, the affiliate features yet and such like that. And the reason being is because, like, I don't really have that much to, like, add on to the stream just yet. I do want to do some improvements to, say, having emojis at the ready for submitting and getting that approved, and then having a few things here and there. So I'm thinking of spending my Wednesday stream doing some of that, like troubleshooting some of the process in creating any emojis I have from existing commissions, or finding different sound alerts that might be nice to have for subscribers and such. So then that way you're not hearing the default like blink noise that you've been hearing most recently for any of the normal notifications of like followers and such. Oh, that's
Everything you forge stored here. Your blues now stronger, master.
no, I
Come
can't.
see.
I need more gold. So, and I had like some advice from Wilkie in the last stream, because he, popped in, had a look around and such, and he asked me like, what was the next game I was gonna play, and he thought, and I wasn't too sure what the next one was gonna be, and he had the suggestion of maybe getting a list or something like that together, so then that way I can really quickly create a sort of like poll for viewers to. Ah, hey there, Wook. Did you hear your name and you were just sort of like, ah, I should probably say hi. Hey there. How's it going?
She looks handy in a brawl. I hope she won't cut off.
So yeah, so hold on a sec, my eye was there we go. Booping the Zeeb's nose. I still don't have an animation set for a Zeeb nose booping. I still need to put that together and such like that, so then that way I can have like a. There's so many things I want to like update or improve, either with my model or with my stream, So, which plays into like the thing I said
Children,
previously
check your
of like
magic.
maybe using Wednesday's stream day for actually working on those aspects. So, you know, being like showing how I've been working on
Make sure you keep an eye out for
Unity and
catalysts,
Blender.
sire.
I'm probably
For
going to need
such
to do more
large
Unity
artifacts,
stuff
they're
in
always
Blender
getting themselves
with
lost.
some of the ideas I want to do. So I'll definitely, it'll be a learning experience and people will get to
You
see
can
just
see
how often I
strong
might
your
curse.
spells are and what you need
Joy.
to upgrade them.
And then, oh, I have the menu.
Just don't point it at me, Lord. Although not spells themselves, catalysts can be used to upgrade your powers,
So yeah, so a lot of things I want to try and do, and so Wednesday I'll probably spend the streaming session doing all that. Because Thursday, Friday actually this week I have my D&D session, so no stream then, and I want to make Saturday a real good stream. So, do I get anything? No, I don't. There's anything new there. Share. So yeah. But no, one of the things I need to think, like, I'll need to like talk to an artist or something like that, because I quite love a lot of the commissions I've done in the past. I need to find an artist that does safe for work stuff and ask, hey, what would it cost to get, like, you know, half a dozen emojis made and see what's what and such. Yeah, I need to go to the throne interface actually.
You're doing very well, Master.
So many things I want to do. Alright, so there's the assault plan, then an Everlightian. Alright, what do you have to say?
Master, there are bombs going off around the Everlight Resort. We fear it's those elf soldier louts from
Oh,
the
boy.
jungle trying to start a rebellion. I say,
You should make a hamburger
I
emote.
do like that little winkly creature.
I think I
of
can
yours.
find. I
No,
definitely have a hamburger like in one of my art
very
pieces.
cuddly.
It should be easy enough to
Can I take him
find
back
it and
with
just
me?
quickly ask the artist once I crop it and such. Just
Come
be like, hey, is it
on,
okay if I
little
utilize this
Lolly.
as my emoji?
Whoa.
Though I probably also need to just
Let's get to the elven
go back to them and be like, hey, could you
extermination,
draw
sire.
a good
I
burger?
need to see some violence, fast.
So I'll definitely put that on the list, the hamburger emoji. Because right now all I have are the only ideas that are coming up in my head are just zebra equivalents of like say the kappa or the pog. Oop. Oh god. Alright, second.
Get those barrels into position!
Too late! He's here!
I love that, you know, going into the village just gives you all this gold thanks to enslaving peeps. Alright, now I need to figure out where all these exploding bombs are. Because they're not going to be put someplace obvious, I imagine. How am I missing more of these? There we go. There we go. Hey there, Thorin. Good to see you. How's it going?
This entrance is blocked, Master. Blasted elves. You'll have to find another route.
What? What do you mean this entrance is blocked? Oh, I see. What's...
He's coming! He's gonna try to stamp down our rebellion!
Protect them! The rebellion must not be thwarted! Quick, more barrels!
The rebellion must not fail! It's happy hour again, just like the last hour.
Well, if it's happy hour every hour, I don't think it's a worthwhile happy hour.
Your demons party harder than the tourists.
Yeah, so where are all these elves coming from? At least they haven't like killed any of their.
Set him up! Here he comes!
If I die, know I died for you, Dark
Oh.
Lord.
The mother goddess.
They've blocked off this entrance too. Reds!
Better to be overworked and alive than underworked and dead.
Go.
Please don't break any more jugs on my head!
There we go. And then it will
Now,
explode.
sire, you must root out these naughty, rebellious tinkers and make them subservient.
So how's it been going,
or make
Thorn?
them
You been doing
dead.
good? Oh, I still don't like the fact that I have to deal with spiders. Ugh. Little stomach pains? Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully you'll get better, quite frankly. Like,
Greens. Oh,
okay, cool. So all the greens are.
greens. Reds. Browns. Greens.
Did they not do that?
You choose all.
The evil of Everlight will be no more.
Blues.
And of course, they just have all of them explode.
Blue. Reds.
There we go.
You won't get in that way, master. Red. Brown. Greens.
Amazingly enough, only browns and blues got killed from all that disruption.
Reds.
I'm not with the rebellion. You gotta believe me. I don't know anything about anything.
And then there's just like a massive stone thingamabobbie there, so most likely it's... Oh wow, thanks guys. Fortunately for me, that's... Alright, well, at least it's not like...
This route is blocked as well, sire.
What in the world? At least you're, you know, able to manage yourself in such Thorn, so... I don't know how I would handle a stomach flu, quite frankly.
You choose all.
I don't know anything about anything.
Let's see, are they gonna throw anything this way? Or are they just gonna keep panicking? It's not the worst pain you've had? What in the... You've had worse? Goodness gracious, man. And of course... Okay, cool. So it is bombs. Come on. That's a story not to be public. Alright, fair enough. I'm not gonna play on that one. Alright, let's see. Are they gonna throw another one? Let's see. Come on, throw it. I know you want to. There we go. Knew it was something ridiculous like that.
Oh. Greens.
Unless, are they including all those as, like, killing the villagers? No. Alright, cool, they're not. Bullies, bomb.
Brown. Blue. Brown. Green. You choose all. Reds.
I'm just minding my own business, man.
Screw karma.
Oh, that does include as enslavement. Okay. Well, that definitely changes
Please
the...
don't break any more jugs on my head.
Oh.
You sure know how to throw a party, man.
Reds.
There we go. And, of course, they kill him. God damn it. That wasn't meant to happen. Certainly wasn't pleasant. Yeah, no, I believe that.
It wasn't me.
I'm not with the rebellion. You gotta believe me.
Take me with you.
For your own ends.
I'll protect
You need me, Master.
I am weakening.
Great. It thought I was just...
Master.
That wasn't the point of all this.
I serve the evil party.
Cocktails by the glass jugger bucket.
And all those are gonna
I'm
explode
your
for sure.
slave.
Of course they do. No, well, actually, hold on. At least there's things for it to grab. So let's you on there. So you can at least go and grab.
We're all out of umbrellas, I'm afraid. Would you like a cherry on a stick?
Are you joking?
Praise the Dark One! Praise the darkness!
And of course they can't jump across because there is no way for them to. This was a terrible side mission. Like, why did I like, look at this. Like,
I serve the evil
You
party.
choose all.
at least I get all
Please
this
don't
gold.
break any more jugs on my head.
The mother goddess is nothing compared to you, Dark One.
And I can't open up that area, so
Minion nibble!
I'm just stuck with the consequences of all my destruction. That's not how being evil should work.
Lose. You choose
Since when is
all.
that the lessons of evil? Honestly.
You sure know how to throw a party, man.
Yeah, and you certainly know how to ruin my day. How in the world am I supposed to open up some of these paths now? There's no means to explosives or anything like that. And I lost like 13 minions to you guys. You and your goddamn explosives. Like, look at this. Okay, that makes no sense whatsoever. You're gonna have to explain yourselves. Yeah, listen. At least I get to break some junk.
Please don't break any more jugs on my head. You sure know how to throw a party, man.
There we go. A few more enslaved people to help craft things that'll actually be helpful. Because I also know that there's a few of these fellas that will actually... Oop. Come on, break it. Break it, break it, break it, break it, break it. There we go. A few more elves. Oh, an explosive barrel right there. That would have been nice to know. Alright, next.
I'm not
Nope.
a digger, Lord. I'm more of a watch other people dig person.
There we go. 69. That's a nice number. about Oh, they can't do anything there because that's stalls meant for craft for producing things for me.
I'm simply pausing work to bask in your dark glory, Master.
Thank you. Yay! We now get to pick up like more of these like soul thingy-majiggies.
If I die, know I died for you, Dark Lord.
Alright.
We're all out of umbrellas, I'm afraid. Would you like a cherry on a stick?
No, I wouldn't like a cherry on a stick. Oh, maybe this one? Yep. Awesome.
Minion nibbles! Still wet and wriggling!
What in the world are minion nibbles? Oh great, and now this wall is cut off for whatever reason. And they don't give me a good explanation on what I can do to remove them or anything like that as far as I know.
Better to be overworked and alive than underworked and dead.
Alright. Back to the annoying temple we go. To see if there's any other quests, or if we're just gonna run off to our assault. Yeah. Oops.
Hail!
Thank you.
The Empire is tough, sire, but if you're ready, sire, we'll take the Tower Heart to the edge of the city. We need to find a way of firing it into the city wall. The release of magical energy will be able to knock out the anti-magic shield for good. Remember, your choice of first mistress will provide mounts for certain minion groups. Mistress Kelda can provide your browns with wolves. Mistress Faye can bring your red salamanders. And Juno, oh, Juno, she will make sure your greens are fully mobile. Are you sure you're ready, Master?
I'm ready as I'm ever gonna be, quite
It's
frankly.
an honor to have a truly evil mistress around the place.
Yeah, we're gonna stick to providing wolves for our browns, considering they can be like our, you know, heavy source of attack and such. Think.
Blues. Greens. Browns. All.
Oh yay, we get them weapons.
My wolves are ready to help you rip out a few Empire throats. Good luck, dearest. Make Solarius pay for bringing Boreas and his crevices to Nordberg.
Browns. Minions. Browns.
There we go. Now we're ready. Oh hey, gold.
All.
Oh, Wilkie, how have you been? You're still online.
If you're feeling a little low on mana yourself, sire, you can always recharge from the Tower Heart. Don't worry, there's plenty to go around. Reds! Oh! Use the catapult to flatten the Empire forces.
Oh, hey, weapons and armor and things. Let's see, is it enough? Yes, it is. Plenty. There we go. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, that's too far.
I wonder if I could use one of those things for hunting.
Catapult for hunting, wouldn't that be something? There we go. So that gets rid of the stone thing in the box. More people to destroy. Oh, that was a good hit, yeah. And that completely missed it. I was aiming for. Oh, that was a direct hit.
You also take up those guard towers, sire.
And not far enough. Oh, Thorin, what sort of emojis do you think I should, you know, try and get and look for? There we go. So that's one guard tower out of the way. Having a think about it? Yeah, okay, you keep having it. Definitely gonna go for a Pex one. Yeah, actually, that would be a good one.
Work, sire. Pick up the Tower Heart and continue on to the next hill.
Yeah, and that hit, like, no. Oh, there we go. It hit some people. There we go. So there's a few more.
Blues. Browns. Oh. Browns.
And I missed them. Gosh darn. Ransack everything now. Yay, gold.
You choose all.
Come on. There we go. That's all of them dead. And a lot of precious thingamabobbies found. That's good.
Blues.
Yep, so that thing's gonna follow me, and then those guys are gonna be dropping off a catalyst.
You choose all.
Yum. Okay, I'm gonna need to...
Another spell catalyst, sire. Don't forget to visit the magic room and assign it to a spell.
trying to think. Actually, that might lead... Oh, no. Let's go and try and... There we go.
Reds, greens, reds, blues, browns. Oh.
Alright, so that barrier there. Damn it. Alright, just a little bit further. Okay, I guess we're not going to be able to get to that.
You choose all. Blue, greens, all.
There.
Greens. Brown, red, green, blues.
Let's go another red. We've got enough blues as is, considering they're being utilized just for grabbing that orb there.
Blues. You choose all minions. Browns. All blues.
Yep, there was enough to pick it up. There we go. So now we'll go this way instead. Alright, so hamburgers, pecs. I feel like I should try and do like a Pog or Kappa sort of emote. I've got these like 3 images with my zebra like almost like a potato, which are pretty funny. Oh. Alrighty, clubs. Looks nice.
Greens. Reds. Greens. Oh.
Potions and map. Okay. Zeeb turned himself into a pickle. God damn it! My housemate, the one that's obsessed with Top Gun and all that. He thought the Pickle Rick joke was like funniest thing ever, and so he would just send me in our group chat like these Pickle Rick memes, like, you know, he's turned himself into a pickle and all that, and you wouldn't know right off the bat that it was a Pickle Rick joke. Instead, it would be things such as like, you know, from Breaking Bad or something, or rather, where it isn't until you hear, until like dialogue goes off or they open a book where you see that god-awful line, and he turned himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Greens. You choose all. Blues.
Oh, I see what I could do. So I could pass him through all that. I need to have a... Let me just have like an extra think about this. Oh, this is...
You choose all. Greens.
There we go.
All. You choose all.
Let's push through all these guards.
Master, destroy the barracks. Greens. Grubby's deployed the second catapult. You know what to do, Great One.
Oh, Grubby's been pushing all those. Okay. I thought it was just like something the other was
Blues,
uses.
reds, brown, reds. You choose all. They're practically lining up to be squashed.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna need to go a lot further than that. Alright, here we go. Think.
Siege towers! Take them out before they reach you!
Go. Hopefully that will be a nice measured hit. Nope. Oh, come on! You head in the bed already? Alright, see you another time, Luna. There we go. That's one. That's two? No, that's not two. Boop. Okay, so it does just take 3 hits and then they're good.
Too close, sire. Get out and defend the catapult. Brown. Greens. Greens. Reds. Greens. Reds, browns, blues, reds, brown, all.
There we go. And then I just need to gain back some of my health. And now we can go. Oh, I see. I was meant to go across that place, yeah. Are you kidding me?
Browns. All. Brown. Red. Greens. Blues. Red. Greens. Greens. Reds. Blues. All. They're practically lining up to be squashed. siege towers! Take them out before they reach you!
There we go. That was going to be a concern down the line. Oh, darn it. Let's see. I imagine I might have been imagining things, but I swear I saw like a captain or something or other there. Let me just throw another rock. Oh, yes, I saw some sort of crossbow fella.
Blues! All! Brown! Greens! Reds! Green! Blues! All! All! Browns! You choose all minions! Green! Blues!
There we go.
All! choose all. Reds. All. You choose all.
Oh, I see what's happened. They got lost, and then they just decide to... Thank you. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted you guys to do.
Red, green, blue, brown, all. Browns. You choose all. Browns. Browns. Mounts. Browns. Mounts. Minions.
There we go.
All. You choose all.
Alrighty, let's get...
Blues. Browns.
There we go.
Blues. All. Browns.
So that's gonna give me more health when that comes along. Real handy stuff.
Onwards to the next hill, Lord. Unfortunately, the Empire appears to have built a fort on top of it. Nothing you can't handle, I'm sure. You choose all.
Oh, you idiots! You idiots! The tower's stuck! Quick, soldiers! Forward!
All round.
That's the Demon Lord of Nordberg, isn't it?
Yes, it is the Demon Lord of Mordor. Thank you for being so observant.
That's the Demon Lord of Nordberg, isn't it?
Leave us alone!
Oh, I see what's happened. Oh, I gotta do all this again? Are you kidding me?
You choose all.
Just gonna make them 40 reds because they seem to be resilient to fire.
They're practically lining up to be squashed.
Go.
Siege towers! Take them out before they reach you!
There we go. Alright, I don't need so many reds.
Blues. Greens. Blues. Red. Greens. Brown. Blues.
Alright, I also need to... Alright, cool. It's just behind. Nope. There we go. That broke it. That was a good hit. Alright, next one. No, I'm not going to be able to get to it from there, unfortunately.
Browns. Blue. Greens.
There we go.
You choose all. Reds. All. Reds. You choose all.
That was a stupid idea.
Reds. All. Brown. Blue. Red. Green. Browns. You choose all. Onwards to the next hill, Lord. Unfortunately, the Empire appears to have built a fort on top of it. Nothing you can't handle, I'm sure. All. Brown. Red. Blues. All.
Oh god, that is a lot of dead minions.
Browns, greens, browns, reds, greens, blues, greens, blues. You choose all.
Yeah, and all the browns I had are missing their equipment, annoyingly enough.
Brown minions. Browns. Browns. All.
And of course they get exploded.
Blues.
Come on, pick him up, revive him.
You choose all. All. Brown. Green. Blues. You choose all. Browns. Blue. Greens. Blues. Reds. Greens. Greens. Reds. Browns. Your health has been increased, Master. Wish mine had. Browns. Blues. All. Brown. Minions. Blues. Browns. Minions. All.
Yeah, at least they get equipped when I sweep over them like that. no one's home, then how am I gonna get in? Oh, I see what they want me to do. Nope, that might not be it. What's the trick, I wonder? Do I just have to go back to the catapult and fling a rock there? I don't think my rocks will reach that, however, is the problem.
Browns! Mouse! Minions! Browns!
What does the quest say? Get a catapult on the 6th hill. On the 3rd hill, sorry. How would I do that?
Leave us alone! You're not coming in here!
Maybe I do just need to go back to the catapult, but I wonder.
Reds! Browns! Mouse! Minions!
Yeah. Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. I'm gonna see what happens if I try to.
Reds!
Nah, I can't get to it from there. I'm worried that if I try my previous attempt of like skirting down the sides, I'll just end up killing myself again or something like that because of the catapult, like that boulder of fire I had to deal with before. Because I'm not 100%, but Also, why does it think when I squint, my eyes went closed like this? Ooh.
Leave us alone! We're safe in here,
Oh,
aren't we? That's the Demon Lord of Nordberg, isn't it? We're safe in here, aren't we?
you choose
Go
all.
away! There's no one home! Go away! There's no one home!
Blue.
Leave us alone! We're safe in here, aren't we?
Alright, that's just...
We're safe in here, aren't we? Leave us alone!
Alright, what's gonna happen, honestly?
We're safe in here, aren't we? Leave us alone!
Of course that was gonna happen.
Blues.
Move on, no one to kill here. Leave us alone!
Brown. Greens. You choose all. All. You choose all. Grubby's deployed the catapult. You're in range of the shield, and he's loaded in the tower heart. Aim it at the city. It's that big thing with all the buildings in. Brown. Red. Greens. Reds. Greens. Blues. Greens. Browns. All.
There we go. Awesome.
Reds. choose all.
There's a lot of chaos sounds going on right now.
Reds.
Oh. Wow.
You've launched the separating boil of the Empire, sire. Now you have to deal with the pus.
That was actually pretty cool. Oh, and they're on fire too. There we go. Does it hit? Yes! Awesome, it hits. Cool. Come on. There we are. Mic up a little bit. Oh wait, no, that's probably gonna. Anything special in that little... Nope, just ducks. Don't my minions look awesome on their wolves?
Brown mouth minions. Browns. Oh. Lose. You choose all.
Time to put some...
We're too close, sire. Get out and defend the catapult.
How is it that these guys were easier to handle once they got inside rather than all the way out there? Honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw 20 of these guys at the
Red Brown!
There we go. Now we're... Hey there, Mythblade. How's it going? I'm doing okay. I'm just going through this, just going through the game right now. Having a bit of a calming sort of time. It's been relatively quiet, amazingly enough. Because, like, amazingly enough, normally Luna, around this time, like, 2 hours in, will have a question or something or other, and... You know, some of the conversation starters and questions they have are actually really cool, and I'll go on tangents and such, but
Fool. Do you really think
so
you can
far it's
defeat
just
the
been a
great
nice, quiet,
Emperor
you know, just going through,
Solarius?
playing the game.
Even now, his shrines are recapturing the magical energy released from the Tower Heart. To add to our collection from the rest of these lands.
That must be what the enormous vat in the palace was for, sire. They must be storing the magic in there. So much for their cleansing program. Thieving program, more like.
We had thought the power was lost. So considerate of you to bring it straight to us. Solarius will be waiting for you, witch boy.
Alright. Time to take on this man. Ugh, there. Is he just gonna turn himself into a... Nope, he's just gonna teleport.
Hurry, sire. If Solarius recaptures that magical energy that is floating about this place, there's no telling how much power he might wield. It may be even greater than yours.
Oh, come on.
You choose all.
Let's just run right past all these guys. Well, do you mind if I rant about something? Depends. Depends. What are you gonna rant about?
Like a putrid oyster,
is it something I'm gonna be able to contribute to, or is it just gonna be like a vent?
Just before you trample it into grey sludge. The Imperial Palace. Look, Solarius is cowering behind his very own anti-magic shield. It's been powered by those four
the game and how it's annoying at certain times. All games can be annoying at certain times.
That magical energy belongs to us. And do drink in the sights and sounds of city life, sire. It's important to see what you're about to crush. Ah, chaos at play, sire. It's nice to know that the brown trouser times, well, brown toga times, are well and truly back again. Grubby is looking for a spot along that big road to place a gate master.
Solarius will be most amused at your perseverance.
Man, this game just decided to pause at that one moment for its quick cinematic.
And wiped out that rat army. He will turn your little domain into sewers when he rebuilds this land in his own glorious image.
He really does enjoy the sound of his own voice, doesn't he?
I know what game. I know exactly what game you're talking about with that, because there's only one game that is very much Breath of the Wild that everyone is going to have an opinion about, and that is Genshin Impact. I've actually had a little fun with that game, but you know, it was a very short-lived fun because I already played Genshin Impact. Actually, no, not Genshin. What? What game exists that is Breath of the Wild like with a little bit of multiplayer that isn't Genshin Impact?
What on earth is going on out here?
Brown, greens, brown, reds, greens, blues, reds.
Don't let the demon lord kill me. Don't let him kill me.
Go. When I say like Breath of the Wild, I mean in certain bits.
I'm ruined.
Like,
oh, my insurance doesn't cover acts of demon lording.
My wine collection has been smashed. So many fine vintages wasted.
Where are the slaves? They must be put to work immediately.
Oh no, it's him!
Put an end to those overprivileged sponges, sire!
Quick, we must protect the silverware!
I will fight for use me as
You are my master.
I live to please you, sire.
Yay, monies. the weather and the combat system. I know the combat system, like how it has the whole, you know, weapons slowly degrade, and then there's all those weapons like you mentioned.
Your dark wishes.
World is... So yeah, now color me curious. What game is this?
Blues. You choose all.
Outworld. Or Outward. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not popping up in my radar. I'm gonna have to, like, Google that one. Because a lot of the things that people were replicating from Breath of the Wild at the time were things such as the, you know, open worldness, division of like missions based off of either boss areas or instead.
Sire, everything's gone wrong. I
Want a
need a
somewhat
bailout.
short description of the
Just
story?
a few
No, don't
thousand
tell me about the
gold.
story. I'll do research in
sure
my
you
own
could
time about
collect it from the slum
Outward. I'm
folk.
honestly surprised that the game you mentioned, like, you know, indie Breath of the Wild, or Breath of the Wild with a little bit of multiplayer, was not Genshin Impact, honestly. Just because everyone's thoughts of Breath of the Wild is about things such as... Oh, where's the rest of my wheels? Never mind. They were things such as the vast map size,
The nectar will save
exploration and traversal of it, and the
Drink,
fact that
quickly,
you had
drink.
dungeons or like
feel
small
so-
areas dedicated for...
So alive.
What is this
So
guy
ready
doing?
to kill.
What in the world? Oh.
That's one down, Master. 3 more to go.
Awesome. Alright, at least we know what they're doing. 2 players. Okay, so it's not... Okay, so it's not the multiplayer I was thinking. Okay. Yeah, where was I in my thought process? Oh yeah, so like everyone's thoughts of Breath of the Wild is like the massive map, the freedom of traversal and exploration. So you could very much just go running into a boss area. Now Genshin Impact does level cap it in different areas. Hey, little area to just sort of stop by and teleport in and out. Cool. Destruction and mayhem across this entire area. Boom.
Brown, red, green, blue, brown. You choose all.
What the hell is it? Is that everyone? Yeah, that's it.
enemy approaches, Commander.
Throw your bombs!
Excuse me.
But there are citizens out there.
Then they will die in glory for them. I don't want to be glorious anymore. I mean, maybe I can be glorious with you. Just point me at something to kill, Master.
I must speak with you.
Why, it's our friendly local cloak stranger.
Oh, this woman.
Do shut up now.
What? How did you know? Hang on. I recognize that voice now. Rose, former Mistress Rose. Or Mrs. Marius now, I should say. Oh, don't trust her. She's a devious, manipulative abandoner. Oh, and she's your mother.
Oh, wow. What a surprise.
Away from us and left you in that festering town.
The difference of
I
the
knew
combat between
what you
outward.
could become,
Nah, that's not
the
necessary.
Power within you. The Empire had to be given a chance to bring a little order and discipline to these lands. I thought that Solarius was going to be a decent ruler, but hard to tell if she's on our side, Solarius' side, or her own side.
Wretched wench! As if she didn't do enough damage keeping you away from your minions and your birthright.
Where in the world is he running? Come on. So yeah, so Outworld is meant to only be like co-op, or is it? Actually, no, never mind. I won't ask. I'll need to like, I'll discover that kind of shit for myself most likely. So. Yep. Okay, actually, I do have a question for you, Mythblade. What made you want to like, drop into onto this? Blah. Where are my words? What made you want to drop into this particular channel, or stream? Come on, and forward. Drop this. Run away. There we are.
Browns. Red, green, blues. Browns. Red, greens. Blues. Red, greens. Reds. All. Browns.
Alright, so gain some health back.
Browns.
Where the hell did they go? Oh, there. You're different from others? Aw. Thank you. Normally people use it as like some sort of insult. There we go. So there's one on the mount. And then let's grab...
choose all.
Alright, so there's one more there. Oh, but I bet it's in the... Alright, so I just need to get a fire above there. Which is going to be a little bit tricky from that distance. Let's see how he does. Nope, he ain't gonna make it.
Blues.
Nice try.
All.
Wong. You never seen a VTuber like me? Well, that's good. So, actually, thank you for the compliment. I normally use like my means of insults as just sort of a fun quip to diffuse situations and such, so obviously it doesn't work out, and sometimes it does work out, but you know, each their own. Just gonna destroy more of these pots and things. Go.
Browns. Minions.
There we go. I knew there was a wolf somewhere. To that one. Boop.
Oh.
Alright, definitely something I can do here. I just don't know what yet. Yay, more treasures. So yeah. I only just recently hit the number of followers to do affiliate and such as well. And so one of the things I want to look at doing tomorrow is maybe just checking out what resources I currently have on my PC and such, and seeing if I can use those for improvements such as the notifications for channel points and some of the fun things I can do now that I have, like, because yeah, once I put myself to affiliate, it means I have access to channel points and things. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't blow everyone out. No, it blows everyone up, of course. And yeah, everyone's dead. Cool. God damn it. That was like almost half my minion base. I think he can do the points. Yeah, so channel points is one thing, and then I need to figure out some new, what's the new whoosies? Animations and stingers for my channel as well, because, you know, I think they would be a lot of fun.
Brown. Reds. You choose all.
Yeah. Ding, dong. So yeah, whoop, ding. Come on. And pick up these 4 things. Oh, god damn it. I hate dealing with the explodey fella just because, like, so many of the minions will die just from simple explosions. Even the reds that are supposed to be immune to fire and such will just have their day knocked out because of that. So hopefully there's like a thingy to just create you. Can't see a thing. Alrighty, a weird location to no place special. Sadly, bombs include shrapnel and such, not just fire. Yeah, I look. Let's be real. Like, if we wanted to be like quote unquote realistic, minions wouldn't even be a worthwhile thing. They would be like too small for any brute stuff. They wouldn't follow this Dark Lord witch fella. So there's a lot of the things that we're just sort of taking for granted, personally. So it's just like a weird like personal annoyance, considering like in the past game, like anytime there was like any occurrence of fire, you could just be like, doesn't really matter. Alright, let's see, is this gonna open up anything? There we go, that helps us out.
Red, green, reds. Greens. Oh.
There we go. Don't know anything about the previous game? That's alright. We were playing it in the, we were playing it in the stream, like before we went through Overlord 2, we were playing the first one. And that one was a bit weird and clunky to play on a keyboard and mouse, so right now I'm using a controller to play. So, I've also like saved the stream, because sometimes, like, Twitch allows you to save like the last 10 days or 14 days of streams, but then, you know, they'll just delete them because it's way too much data that could possibly be stored if you try and do that. So what I've done is most cases out that I can remember, I will export the stream into YouTube, so then that way, you know, VODs are now available to view outside of Twitch, and especially if they're like older than, you know, 10 days or so. More equipment. There we are. Ink. Yep, we're increasing the average fighting force. Oh, you can wear lion heads. I didn't know that. That's cool. I wish I had time to like edit videos and such like that, but with my current work schedule and the amount of hours I commit either to streaming like this or putting into activities outside of work like 2 or 3 times a week, there isn't much time in the day to do it. So, and I'm not good enough at video editing to have it all done in like really lickety split time, because like rough numbers, it takes like 4 hours to do a stream, and like to get it all condensed down into 15 minutes, I don't know if I can do that well. I'm not really good at like, you know, compressing content and showing off like what's the good and bad parts. Alrighty, so there's bombs here. Ooh, treasures. There we go. Oh, okay, I see what's happening. Alright.
Reds.
There we go. And then another bomb here. Boom, there we go. Alright, now I can go and get my wolves again.
Mouse! Minions!
Should be 17 of them available. Or 12?
You choose all! Brown! Minions!
There's the... Okay, cool. So that means I have...
Brown! All!
Citizens, we may have an enemy in our midst, but I urge you all to keep calm, for we are standing on the brink of a new dawn, the birth of a new divinity.
Cool, we're changing an emperor into a god emperor. That's exactly what we want.
Overwhelming, but I assure you, citizens, that he can be beaten. Solarius will show you the way.
Good work, Master! Destroy the other one and get the shield down! Lose! Oh!
Ooh, hello there. She looks sexy.
None but you.
Your servant.
None shall harm you.
Evil all the way! Honor!
Brown, red, green, blue. You choose all.
Here we are. Let's have him drink some liquid courage. Sometimes an overlord is better than a king. Yeah, it is. Honestly, like, why rule when you can have fun in the chaos? Oh, wait, I have like one more thingamaboo to destroy before I can just run off in there. Plus, it's more fun enslaving all these people.
Death to the Empire! You have blessed me! You have blessed
Because I was actually avoiding that tiny marker there because I thought that was leading to someplace plot driven or something or rather, but turns out I do need to backtrack. So that's going to be relatively annoying. Ooh, but more chests in order to equip our weapons. Come on. Nyom. And onwards and forwards we go.
That's it. Now head for the palace and bring down Solarius before he tries to terrify us
There we
with
go.
his stony silence and mask-wearing abilities.
Oh. Yep, cool. All right, the thingamadiggies are open. Excellent. So, go through that. Knowing our luck, we're actually gonna get to the end before the end of the stream, which would be nice. And then I can like put a little bit of time into fiddling around with the stream. You know, find notification sounds, figure out if I have any resources. Because I know other members of chat like earlier on. They're not. I don't think they're still active now, just because of time zones and such. 2 emoji ideas given to me were a hamburger and pecs. So those are 2 obvious ideas I want to utilize, and it might take a little bit of time to. Because I'm not 100% certain if I still have a good hamburger image that's my own. Because I don't want to just steal a stylized or cartoon image of a hamburger off online or something, because, you know, that's just, you know, trouble waiting to happen. Yoink. Yeah. And then, oh yeah, figure out if, I want to utilize my 3D model and try and do like poses or animations that will, doesn't want to wear that apparently, okay. Oh, but they're wearing that. So I want to like figure out like new animations I can use, like for example when subscribers, like for like a subscriber event or someone hosting or raiding the channel, all those, because I've got a 3D model, which is nice. It explains why I'm able to have, you know, this model do all the things he's doing. Boing, boing, boing. So, just need to like find the time to do all this kind of stuff, because, yeah.
Red, blue, reds, greens, browns.
Oh, the wolves can't come in here. Okay, well that's fine.
Oh.
The
Brown, red, blues, greens, reds, browns, reds, greens.
I imagine I'm gonna need the greens more because of their whole being able to jump big enemies and such.
It's you, Scourge of Nature! I
Ah.
escaped the arena dungeons with the aid of a helpful fairy.
Jam! Thought we got rid of that tree hugger.
I thought so too.
I'm going to
Oh,
find
that's my...
Solarius. He'll be a very different man when I finish with him. Let's bring this to an end. You and me, Scourge.
For some reason my model
You do the
really
whole
much
smash
wants
things
to
up
hold
bit, and
this.
I'll back you up with inspirational monologues.
Clearly he's going to whinge at Solarius until he kills himself. Ooh, could work.
If only I'd been magical, Scourge. It could have been a very different story. Elves are meant to be magical, but I couldn't even make a weed grow. All the other magical creatures mocked me, teased me.
Greens?
There we go.
Blues.
Okay, so not too bad.
I hoped your predecessor's tower heart would unleash my potential, which is why I tried to steal it all those years ago. I mean, how was I to know it would become unstable and slightly explode?
There we go. Send in the Centurions with no backup. Yeah, Centurions just don't have any strat with them on their own, it seems. There we go. Yeah, no, this is a fine.
Then people started to fear magic. And along came Solarius, and he just rose in a tide of their hatred and paranoia. And he built the glorious empire. And they let him cleanse all the magical creatures he wanted to. You humans, you're just so much easier to control in a crowd. Like one big dumb animal.
Why does it sound like this elf is actually like is in cahoots with this Solaris fella? Is this just gonna be like a proper like, you know, twist where it turns out the elves actually do have, you know, a clever means of controlling people, like Illuminati style? More things to break and things to unlock. If this game used realistic tactics, your Overlord would be dead by now. If I used realistic tactics, this game would be over, but I'm not doing that. I am a dumb himbo Zeeb. I am not having like proper strategy. My go-to strats have been really low level sort of maneuvers and then just utilizing overwhelming numbers.
Browns, reds, greens, blues, reds, greens, reds. You choose all.
So I have not been going at this game with like, you know, a proper plan sometimes. Sure, I'll have an extra think about, you know, gathering more resources to just throw into the fire, but that's about it.
Everything is prepared for the ascension. People will talk about this day in whispers. And
Oh, do shut up, Marius!
sorry.
Anyone would think you were about to take over the world.
Oh my gosh,
Shall we
it is
continue?
this twist.
I assure you, your complete and total annihilation is just around the corner.
This is amazing.
As you can see, Florian still has his uses, helping me play with your little barbarian head for one. By maintaining him, I could bring the sanctuaries down from the inside, piece by piece. I really hope that piece of delicious irony isn't lost on you, Scourge. I collected the magic here, refined it and fed it back to my citizens until they became pliable and generous. Of course, I sampled a little, took what was mine. Here are people's dreams and nightmares, their fears, their will.
Oh, it's like my
They
model
will
is
be
doing
reborn
things.
in me
There we go.
as I rise from elf to emperor.
What it
to
do?
God.
Elf turns out to actually be the Illuminati leader, and now we're about to deal with a, you know, magically infueled elf emperor who is now just this eldritch slug thing. Oh god, he's disgusting. So gross.
That thing's made of solid magic, and it's devouring everything in its path. Blues,
is beautiful. My
Anyway, hi,
God, it's
hey,
a
Micro
wondrous
Wolves, how's it
sight.
going? You doing all right?
Ew, looks more like the result of a giant sneeze. That magic energy didn't take kindly to its new host. It's soured, sire.
You are
Just like
truly
the
a
ooze in the wastelands.
magnificent
If you can do
sight.
that slime
And
in
I'm
the same
sure
way.
when you are ready, you will reward me for my loyalty.
Revolutionaries! Now is our time to strike at the Empire! We need a hero of the people! You there! Attack it!
Why me?
We are all equal in the new People's Republic!
He says, commanding another person to do the task that should be his equally. Oh, that is weird.
That thing's certainly hungry. Maybe if you could put a few meals on Legs' way, that might slow him down.
Nothing shall stand in his way.
Those things covering it, putrid pustules, they look weaker than the rest. Use your greens and reds to target them. Oh!
Yuck! Those poor people. This better work.
Use your greens and reds on those abscesses on its back. Brown! Reds! You choose all.
God damn it, why is there so many of these weird, like...
Those things covering it, putrid pustules, they look weaker than the rest. Use your greens and reds to target them.
Alrighty, let me get some more reds. Thank you for the follow, by the by. What the... Oh, I'm already at the max?
Reds! I can practically smell that from here.
You are an irritant to him. Behold, he blesses us with his divine outpouring.
Blues! Oh!
Oh god, now I'm in him. Get out. Yep, I'm just gonna be throwing random minions at him.
Greens. Browns. Seems to be enjoying his meal. Blues.
What is with this guy? Honestly.
Bow down to the great devourer.
How am I doing? I'm doing fairly
There
good.
must be balance. The cycle must be maintained.
I
Oh my
think what
goodness.
that wench is ranting about is that when a force gets out of control, another must rise to stop it.
There cannot be
Gonna
light
go to sleep.
without
Alright, night myth.
darkness.
And that darkness would be you, Master. Oh!
His aggression shows fear. He can be killed.
Greens. You choose all.
Oh, come on.
All.
You are but bugs to him.
Reds.
All will fall before him.
Reds. Greens.
Order must prevail.
Cool, she says, not giving me any help whatsoever in this regard.
He is your god! Love him!
Red Queens! Taking position! All!
You must cut him down.
What do you think I'm doing, woman?
Reds! Green blues! All!
Empire
Keep
City
you up for an
that
hour?
thing's
I don't know
unique
how you
warfare.
expect me to have such magic. I am like an illusionary character, you realize, behind a screen. How am I gonna keep you up? Like, do you think I can somehow have the power to just slap the shit out of you? Oop. Come on.
You are nothing to him. Bask in his glorious fragrance.
His aggression shows fear. He can be
Yeah,
killed.
cool, thank you. How about you give me better advice?
Worship him! Fall at his feet and beg for forgiveness!
Where in the world is
Loses.
the next?
No table manners! Reds! Greens!
So that's 6, just so then that way.
You choose all!
Now, is he gonna come this way, or am I gonna... Alright, I'm gonna have to get more minions.
Blues!
Got plenty of blues and browns, so I'll swap out some of the blues and get more of me, what's-a-mahoozy.
Greens!
Yeah, let's go more. Let's...
You choose all!
1, 2,
Brown!
You must
5,
cut him
6.
down.
Greens! Reds!
Go.
All!
You are nothing to him!
Reds! Greens!
There we go. Hopefully that's gonna be effective.
You are
choose all.
nothing to him!
His aggression shows fear. He can be killed.
Alrighty, so, micro wolves. Still up at least? Because if I need to keep you up for another hour, you're gonna have to do some things for me. One, maybe interact with me a little, so then that way I'm not just silently watching myself play.
Bugs to now is the time, Master. Give me
Oh, this
my
man's just gonna
reward.
die, isn't he?
Make me like
Oh god.
I hope they'll be very happy together. Oh, his abscesses are out of reach now. Better try some new tactics so your minions can target them.
Jim or James? I'll just go with Wolf. Or Micro. If I can remember Jim or James, I'll try to. What about Jimmy? Is that too bad?
Reds! Blues! Now we know what that thing's been eating. Everything! Oh!
Oh, thank you for that just random hit to kill me. Thank you very much.
That thing's made of solid magic, and it's devouring
Jimmy's your
everything in
dad's
its
nickname?
path.
Alright, fine.
Blue.
Alright, so Jim or James? If I remember all these things.
It's the end of the world! It's beautiful. It's
Cool, come on.
beautiful!
Get me back into the action.
My God.
I don't need
That
all
magic
this.
energy didn't take kindly to its new soured side.
You are
Just like
truly
the
a
ooze in the wastelands.
magnificent
Maybe you can deal with that slime in the same way.
Nothing shall stand in
Choose
his
all
way.
browns. Greens. Those things covering it, putrid pustules. They look weaker than the rest. Use your greens and reds to target them. That's got him angry, sire. Keep this up and we might be able to extract Solarius from that pile of goo. It's him that's giving it power.
Get me out of here. Stop it.
You choose. I can practically smell that from here. Oh, reds.
Go. Just gonna have you break these thingy-majiggies down. Is this the beginning of the fight? It is the beginning of the fight. I already went through like the first 2 stages and now I have to do it all over again.
Behold, he blesses us with his divine outpouring.
Blues.
So,
Oh. Seems to be enjoying his meal. Reds. Greens.
go.
Bask in his glorious fragrance.
Blues.
Ping pong. And then it's a little bit higher. There's no quick or auto saves. No, not in this one. You have to like go all the way back to the tower to save it and such. That's the tragedy.
No, there must.
All will fall before him.
Alright, just have you go and kill all these thingamabobbies. There we go.
His aggression shows fear. He can be killed.
Blues. Reds. Oh.
You are but bugs to him.
Blues.
Empire City is that thing's all-you-can-eat buffet.
You choose all.
And then I'll get you guys.
Your power shall be his.
Did this guy like stop being an annoyance?
He is your God. Love him.
You must cut him down.
Green rounds. Blue rounds. All. Blues. All.
Come on. Just get close to my minion so then that way we can get you guys.
See how it honors us once
You
more.
choose all.
Worship him. Fall at his feet.
Come on,
and
closer,
beg
closer.
for
There we go.
forgiveness.
His aggression shows fear. He can be killed.
And now the dialogue is already looping. This is painful-ish.
I can practically smell that from here.
No, heard that one before, have we? Come on. Come on, closer, 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 closer.
You
Closer.
are
Red
but
greens.
bugs to him. He has been blessed.
Order must prevail.
Blues.
Alright, so now it's the next section. That's fine.
All.
Now those minions are gonna come out, so...
Red green. You choose all.
Your God, love him.
Can you tell me the basic on streaming? Play a video game, share it while you're playing it, and remember to communicate with people when you can. Those are the basics, I feel like.
Make me laugh.
Oh, excuse me, stretching.
I hope they'll be very happy
Oh, and
together.
do all that with a personality,
Abscesses are out of reach
which
now.
is relatively tricky.
All.
I want to, but I don't have most of the stuff for it. If you have a computer and you have an internet connection, then technically you reach the barest minimum for
Reds.
all the things I'm doing right now. The only difference is that, you know, I've had a lot of things done ahead of time for me, such as having a 3D model created and
Now we know that
where am I
thing's
thinking?
been eating everything.
Oh, still can't think properly, sorry. Having an overlay done and all that kind of such. I'm not the best person to talk about, like, you know, getting the basics of streaming done, considering it's like I do my best to try and do all that as well. So, I know there's a YouTube channel and a streamer called Harris Heller, I think his name is. I think he'd be a good source for all that kind of stuff. Oh. Alright, where's that archer? Yeah, getting a little bit of health here and there. So yeah, I'll be honest, like I could have streamed a lot sooner than I did, but I didn't just because I was nervous about what the.
From the
Oh, he must have
belly
eaten
of
him.
the beast, I am reborn. Soon I will ascend, and divinity will be truly mine.
Quick, sire. Whilst he's being all divine, draw out his magical energy with your evil presence spell.
Woohoo!
This is what I should have been, mortals. The world has been put right. Cease this immediately. Do you wish to anger a god?
Oh, we gotta do this again, I'm guessing.
I have risen, and the world shall bow before me! That's it! Stand and bask in my divine light!
Brown, greens, all. Greens.
I'm just summoning the will to crush you all like tiny, tiny bugs!
Is he gonna get Richard? No.
Shall remake the world!
Browns. Ease up.
Get them away from me! I will not be tainted!
You choose red, greens, red, greens, blues, red, greens, all. You choose all.
I have risen, and the world shall bow before me! That's it! Stand and bask in my divine light! I am just summoning the will to crush you all like tiny, tiny bugs!
Watch
Come
out,
on.
Master.
This is what I should have been, mortals! The world has been put right!
Reds.
There we go. I have an Xbox for streaming games, but I don't have a mic, and yet I get Game Pass again, I think. Yeah. I think the Xbox would be an interesting one to introduce. Although, you'll find maybe a lot of the, oh, come on.
Greens. All.
Go. Come on. There we go.
I have risen, and the world shall bow before me! Get them away from me! I will not be tainted!
Someone's awake. Reds.
Come on. Dink. So. Ding, 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 ding. Da-dunk, da-dunk.
That's it! Stand and
going
bask
on?
in my divine light!
You choose all.
I am just summoning the will to crush you all like
Greens.
tiny, tiny bugs!
Red, greens. Reds.
Shall remake the world!
Come on, kill the unicorn. Come on. There we
This
go.
is what I should have been, mortals! The world has been put right!
All.
I have risen, and the world shall bow before me! Stop! You will not take what belongs to me! I suffered for this!
I don't know.
They're just summoning the will to crush you all like tiny, tiny bugs!
Green blues. Reds.
Shall remake the world!
Greens. You choose all.
This is what I should have been, mortals! The world has been put right! Cease this immediately! Do you wish to anger a god?
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. A little more.
Watch out, Master.
I recommend getting a mic at least. So then that way there is a means of people being able to communicate with you. And here's the thing. You don't need to have it as a mic. If you're playing on a PC, you don't need to make the mic some sort of like super powerful microphone. It could be a $20 mic that isn't attached to the headset. And that will grossly improve a stream from being no one hearing you to all sorts of to being able to interact with them. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm not the best person to, you know, talk about these kinds of things. There's people with much better advice than me, quite frankly.
This is what I should have been, mortals! The world has been put right! I have risen, and the world shall bow before me!
Greens. You choose all.
That's it! Stand and bask in my divine light!
Come on, come on, come on, come on. And there we go. He's vanquished.
My ascension!
Yay.
I'm being taken up! I will embrace the world!
Or alternatively, cover it in gloop.
And so it has ended. The cycle starts afresh. I hope you don't expect me to clean this up. Men can't destroy without getting everything all messy.
Well, that's half the fun.
And so the glorious empire fell, ending, as such powers often do, in a pile of sludge on the ground.
Brilliant.
And a new reign started, one born of both destruction and domination, for that all-round evil mix. And the
Brilliant.
master lived in harmony with his
Yay.
mistresses. But one day, his power too may come to an end.
What time
for
is
there
it?
are many
8:30.
things
Cool.
that seek to bring
Oh.
down an overlord.
Nose.
Some come from the darkest pits, and some from the shiniest cities, whilst others are merely biding their time. Because evil always finds a way.
Oh yeah, that fella is just evil. Cool percentile wise. Yeah. Need to alter the. Either I need to alter like where the camera is sitting, or I need to alter the sensitivity of its blinking. And that's us done. Alright, I'll let the credits roll in the background. What is with my... Can I move this closer? Yeah, I can move it just a tiny bit closer. There we go. Yeah. Sorry, let me just quickly review what Michael will... Or Jimmy was saying... James James, Jimothy. What is a good... Have an Xbox X. You don't know how jelly I am that you have an Xbox Series X. Don't have a mic. Need to get a Game Pass again, you think? Game Pass is just really good to have, like, price-wise with the number of games you have available to you. But as far as, like, streaming, what you need to do is actually want to do, like, put time in to streaming. You'll learn along the way, like, you know, what it is you want to do while on stream, because you need to be able to put forth 3 to 4 hours of your day in streaming, and try not to make it of like a, oh, I want to do it in prime time or something like that. Because guess what? If you do it in prime time, you're competing against everyone else that is doing it in prime time. So do it at a time that suits you. Because, for example, I'm doing this at a really weird time for anyone in the US or the UK. I'm doing this after work, and I'm doing this from like 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. normally. So I'm just, you know, doing it when most other people are asleep and such. But for Australians, it's perfectly fine. So, you know, one of the things I have to then do is try and garner interest from Australians and, you know, the US, UK people who aren't awake normally, and try and have this as a good time for streaming and such, and for the people who do want to watch. Smooth brain hours it is then? Yeah, almost. So yeah, figure out, and it's like, because for me personally, I'm streaming because I want to play the video games I want, but I don't want to do them alone, really. So this is what I do. I play the video games that are in my backlog, and at one point I'm going to need to play another game, and, you know, I'll stream my experiences with that. Now, let's see, what time is it? 8:30. Honestly, I thought this would be, like, finished a little bit sooner than it was. And unfortunately, for some reason, it just won't leave the credits just yet. Why won't you? I'll just keep them running. So, the next tidbits I now have to do is... Where is my brain going? Gosh darn it. Now that you said smooth brain, I now need to, like, try and wrinkle my brain and try and get some thoughts together. Where do you live? I live in Queensland. I live in Australia. I know the accent might confuse people because it doesn't sound blatantly Australian. It sounds like this weird amalgamation of American and Canadian to a lot of the Australians that do listen to me. But no, I live in Queensland, Australia. So right now it's like 8:30 in the evening. So a lot of Australians are done with work. They've come home and they're either playing video games themselves, or they have spare time to watch, you know, this dumb Zeeb play video games. So yeah. It is really tempting to just sort of call the stream here, however, but I know it's not going to be as fun because normally I go from like 9 or 9:30, so I want to do like an additional half hour. So Cali in the USA. Oh my goodness, what time is it there? That is just gonna let that run in the background while I double check the clock. Dude, it's 3 a.m. What are you doing awake at 3 a.m.? Why did you ask me to keep you awake for an hour? Goodness gracious. And you asked me to keep you awake since how long ago now? Give me a mo. Young. Darn it, it doesn't want to tell me. How long ago did I keep you up? And I just lost my chat history, so I have no clue when you sent that message. God damn it. Let's see, is the credits done at this point? Yep, the credits are done. Alright, we can exit this game. Another one done off my list. But yeah, excuse me, O's. So yeah, so 3:36 now. Dude, point is, it's 3:30 in the morning. Like, that is a... Get some sleep. You need to do that. You need to, like, actually keep good care of yourself. Like, I used to do the whole crazy hour grind because I was interested in watching, streams in the US or communicating with people in the US and the UK, and I would take really ridiculous hours, such as, being awake until 3 a.m. my side. And that was not very helpful to my, mental and physical health, because, despite the fact I would love to communicate and socialize with people who were in US time, I also had to study or work during Australia time, which meant I had to... Oh, thank you for the follow, man. Thanks, Jim. So I would have to put time into trying to stay up for a lot longer than a lot of other people, or just go to work feeling sleepy. And, it does some really bad stuff. Like, I might fall asleep at work, and that was a terrible, terrible thing to happen. So I had to fix that. So now I keep to a relatively consistent sleep schedule and such, and I don't break that for most people or anyone really. Like, if it gets to 9:30 or 10 o'clock, I'm saying, yeah, no, good night. I'm switching things off. I'm going to bed and such. I need my sleep, so that way I have enough hours of sleep to recover and recycle. So by the time it gets to 6:30 the next day, I'm awake. I'm able to get a shower and do all kinds of things. Excuse me. So yeah, sleep is very important. Don't diss it. Don't dismiss. Now then. Yeah, no, I think I will actually end the stream here and such like that, and because it's 8:38 and such, and I think it's an appropriate thing to switch off early and such. So, thank you for sticking around and watching, though. I really appreciate it. All the follows and such help me out. I have to be honest, I used to see stuff that weren't there in the corner of my eye. Oh, that's gonna give me some terrible thoughts in my head now of oh, am I just losing sight of things as well? But yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight, and tomorrow's stream, I don't think we're gonna be doing a video game. I think tomorrow's stream is just gonna be me fiddling around with it's going to be me fiddling around with my 3D model or my overlay and trying out different things, different sounds, seeing what I can do with the channel points. It's going to be a real just bit non-gamey sort of day. And plus it will give me time to figure out what I want to play next week or on the Saturday, since I don't have to work. So yeah, so now I'm going to say properly goodnight. Get some sleep, have a drink of water, do whatever it is you need to do to make yourself feel better and feel good. Bye.